Galung Nurundai. G'day. I would like to acknowledge the First Nations people as the original inhabitants of the land on which I live, work and play. I acknowledge the remarkable country north and south of the winding Brisbane River, home of the Turrbal people, and I pay my respects to the elders past, present and emerging. I approach this task with enthusiasm and genuine interest to increase my awareness and acknowledgement of the country around me and the First Peoples who walked before. I had an awareness of First Peoples culture in the areas around my home and work, and in particular the nature conservation areas on which I spend countless hours walking the tracks and soothing my soul with nature. Much like I can imagine those that walked before me were healed and soothed in the same way with their connection to country. As a scrub turkey dashes across the path in front of me, I think about what this entire area may have looked like thousands of years ago before European settlement. Whilst there is no visible acknowledgement in the signage around me, the Turrbal people's tracks formed the basis of many modern-day roads around here today. Old Northern Road from Everton Hills is built on a Turrbal track that led to the site of a triennial bunya feast in neighbouring Waka Waka country. It seems that whilst European colonists settled on this region due to the observation of how well the Turrbal people connected with and utilised the land, there is little to no acknowledgement or representation of this in the modern-day community around me. Sure, I observe signage acknowledging country and even some that directly acknowledge the Turrbal and also Jagera people, but unless I choose to dig deeper and seek out history, the perspectives of these First Peoples are not evident in the current structure and design. My workplace sits on land named Inogra, which is derived from First Nations language meaning corroboree place. This was new knowledge for me and my colleagues, despite working here for some time. It is encouraging to find this out, but I believe such links to First Nations culture and connection to land should be more prominent and less hidden. We as a community need to unite. We need to embrace the culture of First Nations people and celebrate it. As a nation, we have made uncountable historical errors, and reconciliation is a step towards healing. Looking forward, the foundations of achieving a just society exist with our children, the next generation. With a robust, continuous and immersive education on Australia's history, and all of it, we shouldn't shy away from the ugly parts. It is only through acknowledgement that we learn from our mistakes and ensure that we don't repeat them again in the future.